Miguel Almiron.
We all do.
And he starts today, and he has been their key so much so far this season, Tim.
I mean, just such a surprise from what we've seen of him in the Premier League before. Eddie Howe's getting the best out of him, and I mean, 7 goals since October. That's the most with Erling Haaland, so that tells you how prolific he's been. But you just see the creativity oozing out of him, and it's exciting to see.
I'm sure we're ever going to talk about Antonio Conte letting them off the lead from the start of games, but my goodness, they're so much better when there's a little bit of desperation in their play, when they're behind, they need to come back. They look a really fast, quick, dangerous team.
And Tim, that's okay if you come back and you take all 3 points. But when you come back and you only take a point from Brentford, they're going to be disappointed with that.
Yeah, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but it's the same as Musty. They go behind too often at halftime. They make a habit of that. Defensively, they aren't good enough to compete with the elite. Credit to them. Big comebacks against Chelsea and Leeds and today. But you want to think to yourself, Conte, there's no way he allows his teams to go behind. But he does. And then when he lets...
But he must start off with a philosophy of being careful, mustn't he?
Well, he must, because his teams sit back, they absorb pressure. And I say week in and week out, if you absorb pressure against Premier League teams, you're going to get punished. And they get punished every week.
Yeah.
Rob, can performances like that and going behind all the time like that, can that take them into the top 4, do you think?
You've answered my question, Rebecca. I was just about to say that style of play will not get you top 4. If I'm a Spurs fan, I only really want to pay for half my season ticket because I only get half a game. The first half, it's not really us, and then we come to life. Conte's got to find a way of putting 90-minute performances together. The midfield of Spurs do not control the game enough to give them chances to win it. That's an area they've got to get better. But let's also say Brentford did particularly well, you know, and Brentford are who they are, and they're a great representation of a team that's come up that gives everything every week.
In form and sitting second in the league, of course, the question is going to have to be, and it will be every week probably until May, is have they got the strength and depth, Tim, do you think, to keep this up?
Well, I think they do. Chris Wood got on the score sheet again today. Again, I want to pick up on something that Robbie Mustoe said. They're going to have a target on their back now. How do they adjust? I actually think Eddie Howe is just rubbing his hands together thinking, now is when I earn my money because I'm good at this. I can set my team up tactically brilliant. And for me, it's always been, we know Almiron. He's been the superstar. But Joelinton, he gets on the score sheet today. Okay, he's only got 2 goals and an assist. I could care less about his production. The confidence that Eddie Howe has given him to be a focal point of this team going forward speaks volumes about what he's done for this football club.
And, Robbie, all done without Callum Wilson, who is ill today.
Look, you asked a question about strength and depth. You look at their bench today, it's pretty experienced. It's pretty strong with 2 big-time players, 2 strikers to come back into the side. I just thought today they look like a team that's so confident. There's no caution. They're flying out the traps. They're high pressing. They're running forward. They know exactly what they're doing. The confidence is still there even after this break. There's goals from different parts of the team. Defensively, I think nobody's conceded fewer goals than them. So, I mean, it's just an amazing story that keeps getting stronger and stronger.
So the big 6 have to be worried?
Absolutely. Absolutely, yeah.
Okay. Go on, Rob.
I just loved it as well, Rebecca. In the League Cup, he played a strong team. They threw in that. He's setting down the way he's going to go.
They won a trophy up there. Of that, there is no doubt.
Lakini pia tunawaongezea mitaji. Kuna mikopo ya mitaji tunaita wezesha wakala. Kwa hiyo wakala wezesha manake na yeye anaweza wakala akakopa kwa siku mpaka siku 30. Yaani akakopa kama ni wiki au wiki 2 au siku 30. Kwa hiyo wakala unaweza ukawa na mtaji mdogo sana. Lakini sisi M-Pesa tunakuja tunakuongezea mtaji wako. Unaweza ukapata watu wanapata paka milioni 5. Mikopo kwenye mawakala kwa ajili ya kuzungusha zile biashara zao. Unaelewa, unajua mtu anaweza kukana mkopo wa 100,000 tu, anasema mtaji wa 100,000, lakini sisi tunakuja tunamuongezea, tunamsogeza. Umeona, maisha yanakwenda. Kwa hiyo wewe kama wakala uhitaji kuogopa kuingia kwenye biashara. Yaani ukiwa na sisi maisha yanaenda. Unakuja na 100,000, sisi tunakuongezea hapo hata kama ni milioni 1 nyingine, unazungusha mtaji wako.
Maisha yanakwenda.
Na mahitaji yako ya biashara au ni mahitaji mengine tofauti na hapo, unaweza unakaa na hela siku 30, basi maisha yanakuwa yanaenda namna hiyo.
Mezungusha shughuli zinakwenda bwana. Safi sana. Jambo la mwisho la kumalizia kama hata yako mawili pia.
Nadhani labda kuiweka kwa urahisi kabisa kwa wanaotusikiliza sasa ni kwamba M-Pesa kwa ujumla tumeanza hii safari ya kurahisisha maisha ya wananchi haswa kwenye mambo ya kifedha. Na kwa kifupi sasa hivi tunaweza tukasema kwamba ni moja ya mitandao ambayo inawaweka wateja wetu wote, nikimaanisha wateja wa kawaida na mawakala, kwenye nafasi nzuri zaidi ya kiuchumi, ukiachana na kuwapa mikopo hii